Have you ever gotten the window locking message? It's similar to record locking, but occurs when trying to edit the same record in two different windows on the same computer. It usually occurs when using a go-to-related record script to spawn a new window. Let me demonstrate. It's easier to show you than it is to actually explain it, although I do try to explain it in the text over here. So here's a scenario. Either you're editing a record in a portal, or you're adding a new one. And I'll go ahead and get it entered here. And then you go, well, I want to enter additional information about this person that doesn't fit in the portal. So here's the one that doesn't work, the one that causes the window locking. Now, when we come over here, things are great so far. But you come over here to try to start adding in the phone number, because Gil might have multiple phone numbers. And you can already see the problem here. His full name is not there. That's because it's not committed in the background, and you're going to get this message. This record cannot be modified in this window because it's already being modified in a different window. Now, if I go ahead and commit it back here manually, come back here, I can then come in here and start typing. It's no problem. But you really don't want to offer that kind of a solution to your users. That's confusing. It's just bad interface. Now, here's how you actually want to solve the problem. And let's demonstrate it working first. So we'll come over here and put in John Osborne, same scenario, but I'm going to click on this other button right here. And you notice that I can come right in here and start typing. So it's a little bit different. And you'll notice that if you look at the two go-to-related records, they do look a little bit different. That's because of the way I've organized how they appear. And we're doing a little window swapping here. So let's get to the script and see how it works. Now here's the one that doesn't work. I simply do a go-to-related record, and I adjust the window resize to fit. And it's simply going to the same, it's using the relationship context that's attached to this portal back here. But here's the fancy one. Now it's a little bit longer than you may have expected because I wanted to get it so it doesn't flash all over the screen. In other words, if you're swapping windows back and forth, you can get a lot of flashing, and I tried to minimize that as much as possible. So here's my attempt at that. The first thing we do is we set the window name for the current window. Before we do anything, we need to get that window name so we can go back to it. Then I set a variable to the window top and the window left. Very simple. Just want to store where that window is so I can offset the new window. But we're going to do that later, and I could have actually done it right from the beginning, but what happens is it's going to actually, if I do it right here inside this step, because I could come in here and put get window top and get window left or something, then it's going to go ahead and flash. Or if I did it in other places, but if I do it in the place that I did it, I tested this a lot. What will happen is you'll get a lot less flashing. So a few extra script steps up front can help you, minimize that flashing and make it look natural. So you set all those values, then you finally do your go-to-related record, just the same as the regular one that does the lock. Then we go ahead and set the window. This is window 2, that variable, to the window name. So now we have window 1 and window 2. Now I haven't adjusted the window or moved it or anything because I don't want very much flashing to go on. But remember, if you didn't see that, I'll show you real quick. I set it to go to negative 10,000. I wanted to go off screen. I want to make sure you couldn't see that window so we can avoid flashing. So you won't even if we stop the script right here, you wouldn't see the window. It would be off screen. You could get it from the window menu, but it wouldn't appear on screen. So then we go back to window 1. Then we commit the record, and you can do any kind of options you want here with the commit record. It's really up to you, but I just did the basics. And then we select window 2 again, so now it's going to be forward, but it's still off screen. We adjust it, and then we finally move it to where we want to see it, which is the $ top, which we set up here, plus 30, so it offsets by 30. Otherwise, it's right on top of the existing window. Even though it'll be smaller, I like to offset it a little bit. And then left plus 30. So a very simple script can really make things look a lot better. This really looks as good, or in some ways better, than the regular go-to-related record. So it's up to you. Try it out, see what you like, and maybe you'll come up with some ideas to make it even better. Just let me know and put a comment on the video. I'd really appreciate it.